Hello, everyone. Today is Friday, February 4th, 2022. Somali election on track, official says. This article is taken from the East African. Organizers of Somalia's much-delayed election say the polls have picked up the right pace, assuring citizens that they will meet the February 25th deadline to conclude voting. Ahmed Safina, the spokesperson of the Federal Electoral Implementation Team, FEIT, the topmost committee assigned to manage the elections in Somalia, said the polls team will, by Thursday, complete the election of the first 100 of 275 legislators in the lower house. FEIT is going to complete the election of 100 legislators to the House of People on Thursday, Safina announced. He spoke in Mogadishu after 4 MPs were elected by delegates representing Somaliland and the Somali capital. We, all Somali election stakeholders, are pleased that delegates and teams representing the northern regions, also referred to as Somaliland, are the most dynamic of the constituencies, he said. Somalia's 5 federal member states, FMS, Puntland, Galmudug, Hirshabelle, Southwest, and Jubaland, as well as the capital Mogadishu, have been instructed to complete the election of legislators in the lower house by February 25th. The instructions were issued by the National Consultative Council, NCC, chaired by the Prime Minister Hussein Roble, through a communique issued on January 9th. Mr. Safina said he foresees that the election will be completed before end of February as projected. We can assure the Somali public that the remaining 175 MPs will be elected by the set election completion date, Safina said. Until this week, Hirshabelle was the only state that had not elected a single MP in the lower house. It, however, elected its first 6 MPs on Monday in its capital, Johar town. I hereby congratulate Hirshabelle teams and its authority for holding elections, joining the rest, Safina said. And Hirshabelle area was the site of a lot of controversy for the past week or two, because either the prime minister or the president sent forces to the area. They were special forces trained by Turkish troops to provide security for whatever reason. But there was already a security team or whatever there, and there was concern that they might fight each other. And forgive me for not remembering who sent them. It was either Roble, the prime minister, or Farmajo, I think is his name. The president, who is the head of state. And I'm pretty sure it was him. It was Farmajo that did it. At the behest of a local politician or a person that was running the elections. I think the person that was running the election. But I think it was the prime minister who, from what I understand, is second in charge, who disagreed with it and said, told them to leave, etc. But it seems to have been rectified. And now they're electing people, and so it seems that everything, as the article says, is on track with the Somali election.